We're gonna look at 6 weird apps and software that make a ton of money. After that, I'll share 3 takeaways that you can apply to your app and software projects. Basically, how you can make money by tapping into your inner weirdo. Of course, weird is subjective. We all know at least one person who loves to call themselves weird, but they're the human version of vanilla ice cream. So weird for me might be Monday night for you. Just means you are a weirdo, but it's okay, I forgive you. When I say these apps are weird, I think of it this way. If you had pitched me the idea of the app and tried to get me in as a technical co-founder, I would have said,
"Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm fully tied up with projects at the moment."
Then, as you turn around, I whisper. It's the equivalent of people back in the day who said Bitcoin would never work. Now, who's laughing? Not me, I didn't believe in Bitcoin either. Let's get to the first app. Batch, let's party. Maybe it's a cultural thing, but bachelorette parties just aren't a huge deal where I'm from. People usually splurge on the wedding, not the pre-wedding. So I was pretty shocked when Starter Story featured Batch, a US-based bachelor and bachelorette party planning app, making $500,000 a month. How it works is they let you plan, set up, pay for and split the bill for a crazy bachelorette or bachelor party experience. It's easier to see the full scope of their offering on their website, where they've got all sorts of party vendors, so users can easily pick and book experiences from 19 different states in the US and even Mexico. Not only is Batch earning great monthly revenue, I did a quick Google and they raised $9 million last year. The Starter Story article also quoted the founder saying their users held 40,000 parties in a month. I mean, partying is not weird, but it's weird to me that this app is this successful. Maybe it's just the introvert in me. Next one, BetterHalf.ai. This one is like a complete 180 degree from the first entry. And it's 100% cultural because it's a matchmaking app based in India. I'm talking about BetterHalf.ai, an AI-powered matchmaking app that markets itself as a solution for urban Indians who are serious about getting married and wish to take the charge of finding a life partner displaying their true authentic self. As far back as 2021, BetterHalf was already making $75,000 per month. And as I read about it, I understood the gap it was filling. According to this article, traditional Indian matchmaking is very time consuming because you need to get the families involved and they scrutinize everything. At the same time, dating apps like Tinder focus on very superficial values, aka looks. And that's helpful for hookups, but not so much for finding a waifu. So BetterHalf uses AI to predict match users based on more long-term criteria like religion, language, salary, community, partner preferences, and believe it or not, personality. Using an app to get married is just bizarre, but investors don't seem to care. BetterHalf raised $8.5 million last year. Excel Formula Bot. This one isn't just weird, but I think it would have been a good entry for my video on boring apps that make a lot of money. Weird and boring is usually not a good combo, but I'll make an exception for David Bresler's Excel Formula Bot. From its homepage, it uses AI to do 3 main things: generate spreadsheet formulas and code, analyze spreadsheet content and provide insights in the form of tables and charts, and it does this all within a Microsoft Excel sheet through an add-on. So you don't have to go back and forth between a ChatGPT window and your spreadsheet. And David says his model has had some fine-tuning to make the formulas come out right. I found a Reddit post that claims it made $300,000 in revenue since it launched, but the link it cites is not working. But an indie hacker piece which was posted in September 2023 reports it's made over $150,000 in profit over 12 months. Because the app has very little overhead costs, its profit margin are over 80% of its revenue. And the best part is that it was built with Bubble. I know I give Bubble a hard time, and I absolutely believe their vendor lock-in policy is awful. but I have nothing but love for anyone who builds working no-code products. Next, what 3 words? When we die and meet God, some people might ask about the meaning of life. I just want to ask how the hell what 3 words founders thought of this solution, because it works really well. But what kind of galaxy brain thinks up stuff like this? They are a geocoding app that divides the world into 3-meter squares. And each square is named with a unique 3-word combination like this. That's a what 3 words address. And app users can use this address to pinpoint where to meet, deliver and pick up parcels, send SOS signals, save memorable spots, and make it easy for customers to find a business. 10 million downloads on Play Store alone. If you are a normal user, this app and map are completely free because you are the real product. And what 3 words makes their money from other businesses? Here's how they do it. API licensing. What 3 words charges businesses to integrate it into its own platform like Google Maps. Number 2, geocoding services. Businesses like ride-hailing apps, career company and logistic companies buy geocoding services to convert addresses into GPS coordinates. Number 3, transaction-based pricing. What 3 word charges a small fee per transaction when a business converts a what 3 words address into GPS coordinates. Number 4, volume-based pricing. Larger businesses that require thousands of geocodes per month pay a license fee. It's a cool, nerdy kind of weird once you see the kinds of names that pop up. It's not yet profitable, but has been on an upward slope since launching in 2015 from $30,000 US to $838,000 in 2022. You're not building this on bubble. Yes, I got to on them. Next, draw something. A list of weird apps making lots of money wouldn't be complete without including a mobile game, because there's just so many. So I went eeny, meeny, miny, mo and settled on Draw Something. Launched in 2012, Draw Something was a combination of drawing a Pictionary, where 2 players take turns drawing a picture of a given word, after which their partner guesses the word from the drawing. The person drawing will always have a choice of 3 words, worth 1, 2 and 3 stars. The words given are random, and the harder a word is to draw, the more valuable it is. Everything from whatever the hell this is supposed to be to the king himself. Why is it weird, you ask? Draw Something was reportedly making 6 figures a day, which is nuts for a game like this simple. But what is certain is that the app was ultimately acquired the same year it was launched for $183 million. All these mobile games, man, they come, they conquer, then they disappear. But not before turning their creators into bazillionaires. Okay, last entry. Let me do some preemptive damage control. When my scriptwriter pitched it to me, I was like, no way I'm talking about this.
Is it weird?
Yes.
Does it make a lot of money?
Yes.
It's going into the list, Adrian.
I think he's forgotten whose channel this is. But he's got a point. Everything else on this list is weird, but they are the harmless kind of weird. This last one is weird. The hide in the corner and sniff your chair when you get up kind of weird. The last entry is Mr. Skin. To me, Mr. Skin defines and personifies weird solution to weird problem for weird people. And this kind of weird will just get me demonetized if I just say it like it is. So I'm going to exercise some creative liberty and trust you to fill in the gaps. Or just pause this video, Google it, delete your search history, and then come back here. Mr. Skin is the database of curated scenes from movies and TV shows with a very clear focus. I don't think we will show any screenshots. Editor, maybe show but censor them? Imagine you wanted to watch a TV show, but not for the plot, or the character development, or the cinematography. You just want the watermelons, the Zigglypuff, that sweet, phospholipid bilayer. With Mr. Skin, you skip right to them. The milk jugs, those Hakuna Matatas. I'm sorry, my scriptwriter is 8 years old. I don't find it weird that people want to watch this kind of stuff, but I heard from a friend that there's an entire genre of content that is all this stuff. And I heard from this same friend that you can watch it for free. So I find it weird and fascinating that people are like, no, I don't want to see just any watermelons. I want these watermelons and I'll pay for it. Mr. Skin started in 1999, and even as far back as 2007, it was already making over $5 million a year. In a 2014 interview with Entrepreneur, they seem to be doing as good if not better. Which gives me an idea, guys. Subscribe? 3 takeaways. Number 1, embrace the weird. You can test out niche and odd and seemingly bizarre ideas for apps, especially when it caters to cultures and norms that aren't as represented. Apps like Batch and BetterHalf.ai are polar opposites. One helps you plan crazy one-time party, and the other helps you find a spouse for life. You can find success by addressing specific cultural or personal preferences that might seem unusual to some, but are highly valued by others. Number 2, diverse monetization strategies. What 3 words identified multiple effective revenue streams for their app? So just because you are already doing subscriptions doesn't mean you can't explore white labeling, some premium add-ons, or even a bit of ads here and there. Nothing should come in the way of your user's experience, but I think there's a very thick line you'd have to cross to mess it up. Number 3, weird doesn't need to be complex. Draw something gain huge popularity and profitability with simple, straightforward gameplay. The idea is to provide a simple yet engaging user experience that resonates with an audience without overcomplicating features or design. And the less complicated your app or SaaS idea, the better the chance it can be built using a no-code app builder like David did with Bubble and his Excel formula bot. And the thing about no-code app builders is there are a lot of them. So it can get pretty hard to figure out which to use. If you want to go down this route, I recommend you watch my no-code app builder tier list where I rank 19 no-code web app builders to help you quickly find the right one for your project. Please subscribe and leave a like. With luck, my ad revenue this month will be enough to afford Mr. Skin subscription. Now let's find you a no-code app builder.